friends, it's Sean from SeanKBeauty. Hopefully the lighting is okay in here. So this is SeanK's Beauty Bar, where we grab from the bar and discuss all things beauty. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you leave your questions down below and I feature them here on my channel. I'm so excited to be here, so excited to be with you all, so excited to hear your questions and comments that's gonna come my way. I love interacting with all of you and you know that. If you're new to my channel, my background is microbiology and biochemistry. You leave your questions in the comment section below and I promise you I will sit down with you if there's a question about an ingredient or some damage that's been done to your skin. I literally sit down and we go back and forth and we go through some of the things that you might be using that you probably don't need to use, some of the things that you're kind of unclear of and you need clarity on. I kind of do that kind of stuff with you. But I also feature your questions. If it's really a question that I feel the whole entire community can benefit from, I bring it here on my platform. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is what we do with SeanK's Beauty Bar. On Saturdays, we literally do makeup and fashion hauls. So if you're interested in that, then definitely come on Saturdays as well. So today, I really wanted to jump into this question. I get a ton of questions asking about acne. And how do I control my acne and what's causing it? So I'm going to take not a deep dive, because I do want on Wednesday to take a deep dive into acne, the pathophysiology of acne, and really bring my molecular microbiochemistry and some physiology to acne. And I'm going to describe that in a way that it's easy for you. I know that sounds like a whole lot, but it's going to be in its simplest form where you really grab hold of it. And the reason why I'm doing that is because if you know the root of something, you won't be so prone to grab all of the different products that are thrown to you here on YouTube. You'll actually know what's off the path for you, right? So let's get right into this. And the first question that I got was, what is causing my acne? Now, of course, you have to go to a dermatologist in order to determine that. But I'm going to give you 4 main reasons that your acne could be happening to you. 1, your hormones need to be balanced. 2, it could be stress. 3, your diet. 4, medication. And you know what? Let me throw in this bonus. I will go with 5, your makeup. Dermatologists say that almost 76% of the cases of them treating, individuals with acne is due to lack of sanitary makeup and their tools. So there you go. That's your top 5 right there. I thought it was going to be 4, but I threw you in a bonus. And I'm loving throwing in that number 5 because as a microbiologist, the aseptic technique is what microbiologists are huge on, because we really have to sanitize our environments before we go into testing and doing research on products and on bacteria, on viruses, whatever it is that we are actually, the scope of the study at the time. So what is acne? Acne occurs when your pores get clogged with bacteria, with dead cells, and with oil. Now, the pores that we hear a lot of people saying about their pores, so each pore has a follicle, right? And that follicle is made up of hair, and it's also made up of sebaceous oil. Now, the sebaceous gland is one that you can't see, but you hear a lot of people talking about sebum production or an overproduction of sebum. That's what happens when you have oily skin. So the key is not to hydrate. The key is finding hydration that is going to work for you. Now, I want to talk about the microbiomes because this is something no one really talks about. But as a microbiologist, I really want to talk about why the microbiomes are really important for you to know about with conquering acne as well. Because topically, if these are balanced and really given the chance to work at homeostasis, optimal performance, and are balanced, they're going to do the fighting for you. And I talk about microbiomes a lot on my channel, especially in my earlier videos. Hopefully you guys will check those out. So the microbiomes are a a biome or a community of microorganisms that sit on your face, and they're very helpful in helping you to ward off metalloproteinases, which is an enzyme that brings degradation to the collagen in your skin and the elasticity of the skin. It also fights off free radicals, any harmful bacteria that's going to wreak havoc on the skin as well. So once they are balanced, if you are a woman, it should be your pH on the face, the acidic mantle, at a 5.5, and if you're a man, a 5.8. So the key then becomes finding products that are balanced between a 4.5 and a 6, right? So that's the first tidbit that I want you all to understand first. Also, the microbiomes of the gut, scientists are finding, work with the microbiomes of the skin to give you clear skin. And they, of course, have their own requirements as well. And that is eating a ton of really healthy, rich, green veggies. They thrive off of that. They fight off any harmful bacteria that is wreaking havoc in the gut. Also, when you're eating fatty foods, that lends to horrible skin. So we need to stay away from that. And if you're going to do fried foods, do it in moderation. I'm not saying starve yourself to the point where you're just doing baked goods all the time. What I am saying is, you know, if you're going to do fried foods, do it in moderation, even if you do it like once a month, okay? I know that sounds crazy. Everybody loves Chick-fil-A, but this is what you're going to have to do. This is what you're going to have to do to really get that clear, beautiful skin. Now I want to really go into the 7 products that you really need to use. Even if you have oily skin, you definitely want hydration to the skin. Do not deprive the skin of what it needs, okay? And again, I am here for you. When I recommend these products, let me put this disclaimer out here. I really want you all to patch test. Yes, patch test, even a moisturizer. Even the most natural products, some people are allergic to. For me, I can't watch a YouTuber say that coconut oil works well on the skin, because coconut oil, even though it is one that is a natural oil, it breaks my skin out. So I'm saying, even if I recommend these moisturizers to you because they are the top moisturizers and they're dermatologist approved, I still want you to patch test right here in the middle of the elbow for 3 days. Please, I don't want you to go straight onto your face with products. We want to make sure that our products work well with the other products that we're using. All right, so let's get right into this. Okay, friends, so I kind of worked with the lighting a little bit. So here's the thing. These recommendations are pH balanced. That's what the microbiomes care about. They don't care about you grabbing a ton of products that's for oily skin or products that's for dry skin. What they care about is pH balanced products that is going to bring them to homeostasis, that acidic mantle, and help them to work at optimal performance. So the key is, again, finding products between a 4.5 and a 6. Gone are the days when we're just finding products for oily skin, dry skin. The key is finding pH balanced products. So I'm going to recommend, and this is for all skin types, okay? I'm recommending the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Moisturizing Cream. This retails for $60. It's up there in price. It's a hefty price tag, I won't even lie. However, we know that Drunk Elephant has a really great reputation of giving quality products that are going to give you the results you want. This has 6 African oils in it, including marula oil, which is great for, you know, bringing nourishment to the skin. It also has ceramides in it. We talked about ceramides bringing about that smoothness and that repair to the skin and really rejuvenating the healthiness of your skin's barrier. This also has baobab, which is another oil that is from Africa, and that is an antioxidant. It has vitamin C in it as well. Now, again, you all know how I am with vitamin C products or anything that's going to bring a brightening to the skin. I always say use it at night, but this says that you can use it in day and night. So definitely, if you're going to use this during the day, you want your SPF, right? So yes, I highly recommend this. Heavier creams, you can put it to the side for the winter or at night. I tend to use my heavier creams at night, but I do have normal skin. So if you're like, you know, everything is subjective. It's what you want or what you like on your skin. But this is very lightweight. Great for day and night, like I said. And it's just very refreshing to the skin. And it has antioxidants. It also has, you know, omega-6 and 9, and these 6 African oils that I just mentioned that are really great for bringing nourishment, rejuvenation to the skin. And it also has vitamin C in it. So that's going to bring that brightening as well. And also vitamin C acts as a antioxidant, and it also stimulates collagen production. So that is going to be my first product that I'm recommending on the list. So this next product is the Super Goop Super Screen Moisturizer. This is at $38. You can buy it at Sephora. This product is lightweight. It's great for the summer. Again, when you have oily skin, you're looking for something that's very lightweight. You can wear it under your makeup as well, and it has an SPF of 40 in it. There's also some really great ingredients in here like cerium. Cerium oxide is one that scientists are finding that really helps to fight against UV rays. So it's giving you that UV protection. And the cerium is also working along with plant fermentation film to really fight off aggressors. Again, we really want the microbiomes on the skin to have its fair chance to help you have clear skin. And this is what these products are going to do for you. Like I said, it's $38. I talked about Super Goop's SPF in a previous video, and that's a really great sunscreen. Their sunscreen is what I talked about, that does not pill up under makeup and gives you that ideal sunscreen protection, and the cost for that sunscreen is not that expensive. This one is a reasonable price, $38. Again, if you're looking for really great skincare, sometimes you have to pay a little bit more of a premium than what you get in the drugstore. But nonetheless, this is one, if you want to check it out, that is going to be on my top list. Again, it is dermatologist approved, and all of these are. So there you go. Let's move on to number 3. All right, friends, so this next one is a hefty price tag, so please don't come for me. I'm just giving you all the ones that are highly raved about, and this is none other than La Mer. La Mer Crème de la Mer. This one is at $180 for a 1 ounce. I would always say when all of this craziness is over, get yourself a sample. But this is called like the miracle broth because of the sea-sourced essentials that they put inside this. Now, I'll tell you all, back home, people would jump in the sea because it had so many healing properties because of the salt water. And so La Mer is bringing a lot of that chemistry into their products. And that's what's bringing the healing. A lot of people talk about the nourishment that they get. A lot of people talk about the moisture, replenishment that they get, and restoration to the skin. And again, it is a hefty price tag. I won't even lie, it's $180, but the reviews speaks for themselves. You can get this from Neiman Marcus, and I think Ulta carries La Mer as well, if I'm not mistaken. So there you go. I'm just giving you the best of the best to really help you in your journey. Even, like I said, it's for dry skin, oily skin, normal skin. It is for all skin types. I'm not looking at what is for too oily or too dry. I'm talking about bringing balance to your acidic mantle so that you can get optimal performance from those microbiomes to give you that clear skin that you're looking for. Okay, friends, so this next product is from Kate Somerville, and it is her oil-free moisturizer. It is highly raved about. A lot of vloggers, a lot of dermatologists use this, next to CeraVe, of course. And I wanted to let you know some of the benefits of this. This is mattifying, so when you put it on your skin, especially if you have oily skin, you don't need to blot with sheets. This is actually going to get rid of that excess sebum for you. It also has some really great ingredients in it, like red algae, to really bring that firmness to the skin and give you that radiant look. And it also has amino acids to help get rid of the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, because remember, cosmetics can only minimize the appearance of, they can't get rid of anything, because if that is the case, then they have to be approved by the FDA, which we know cosmetics are not. So there you go. This is going to be a really good one. I know a lot of people use Kate Somerville. I know CV Makeup Lover talks about in her favorites video about the Kate Somerville, I think it's the moisturizer that she used. And she says that she has oily skin and acne prone skin and she loves it. So there you go, guys. I had someone to vouch for you on this one. You can get it at your nearby Sephora. Okay, so I will have a link to all of these moisturizers below. This moisturizer is Dr. Hauschka's Rose Day Cream. Now this retails for $45, so a little bit more reasonable, but still up there in price if that's considered expensive to you. So definitely, please know that I'm not here to tell you you have to go and buy these expensive ones. Just do with what works with your budget, okay? I'm just giving you what is highly raved about and what is dermatologist approved. So definitely want to put that out there, because this is not the channel where I just throw a bunch of products at you just because. So this one is rich in rose wax, rose extract, really great for nourishing the skin. I talked about the Bulgarian rose on my channel as well. The benefits with roses with bringing hydration and repair to the skin, nourishing the skin, and really helping to ward off any harmful bacteria from wreaking havoc on the skin. I actually got my Altea rose water and I am absolutely loving it. It keeps my face very hydrated. I would just spray that on also, and I'm not putting on a moisturizer until later on. That's how moisturizing that rose water is. So I can only imagine that this Rose Day cream is going to give you a lot of benefits, because it has so much of the rose petal extract in there, the rose wax in there, and also nourishing oils like your avocado oil, your wheat germ, your sesame oil is also in this product. Now I'm letting you know what's in this product so that if you're allergic to any of these ingredients, just stay away from it, right? And just look for, maybe out of the others that I mentioned, finding the right fit for you. Again, patch testing is always going to be number one. What I can say about this cream is it's very lightweight. So if you're not wanting something super duper light, especially if you have dry skin, you want something a little bit heavier, this would not be that. Even though it can be used on dry skin, it's definitely not rich in texture, but a little bit lighter than your regular lightweight moisturizer. So that was some of the feedback that I saw with the reviews, but they all loved it because it did do what it claims. And that's important, that we're finding products or we're using products that do what it claims. And again, I'm looking at products that are pH balanced. So let's move on to our next product. All right, now you can love me again, because this next product I talk about in my previous videos, I think 2 of my previous videos, and this is from The Ordinary, and that is their natural moisturizing factor with hyaluronic acid. This is at $5.80 at your nearby Sephora. This has 11 amino acids, phospholipids, alpha, beta, gamma, fatty acids, as well as triglycerides, hyaluronic acid, and everybody raves about this moisturizer. And as you know, hyaluronic acid can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. So it's going to bring in all the hydration you need to your skin. This is for all skin types, even if you have sensitive skin. It is also great for if you have dryness to the skin or dry areas of the face. Definitely put a little bit on there. This is cruelty-free, paraben-free. There's no fragrance in this. It is just a really great moisturizer. And I can't speak enough about this, even though you all know I'm not a huge proponent of The Ordinary with a lot of their active ingredients. I do say that this moisturizing factor is one that a lot of people stand by, and I do too. I absolutely love this moisturizer, and I definitely say, you know, at a price point of $5.80 for something that's giving you the triglycerides. And of course, remember I said hyaluronic acid by itself is not going to be enough. You actually need an occlusive. So bringing in your triglycerides in there, or your glycerin, is going to give you the humectant benefits of the hyaluronic acid, and it's also going to give you that occlusive that's going to lock in that moisture, which is coming from your triglycerides, of course. All right, friends, and this next product is Dr. Jart's Ceramidin Cream. It is rich in ceramides, and everybody is using ceramides, including CeraVe. I haven't included them in this video, but that's another really great one as well. I will leave the link for all of these below. This does have a richer consistency, so if that's going to be a deal breaker for you, maybe going with the other lightweight creams that I mentioned earlier in the video. If you have dry skin, you might want to check out this Dr. Jart's. Now, if you don't know what ceramides are and really the benefits of them, ceramides are lipid molecules. They actually help to bring about repair to the skin's barrier. And how they do that is they promote your skin cells to form, or to bind to form, a protective barrier against aggressors from the environment, even if you're smoking. So this is the benefit of having something like this. Again, a thicker consistency, you may want to stay away from it if you have oily skin, or I would say if you have oily skin and you want to appreciate the benefits of this cream, using it at night might be the best option, just because some people have said it's really heavy, but for dry skin types, they absolutely love it. It does have a 4.6 star rating out of 12,000 consumers, so that's pretty good for that many viewers to give it a 4.6, because typically that at that rate, with that many people, the ratings do go down, because everybody's views sometimes are very subjective, right? So you got to take reviews with a grain of salt a lot of the times as well. But read through your reviews, definitely make sure that you're getting what's right for you, and seeing if what they're saying is a deal breaker for them is going to be justified to be a deal breaker for you. My next tip is to patch test. And my third tip before we exit out of this video is to literally sanitize your brushes and your makeup. Again, 76% of America with acne prone skin is dealing with acne prone skin based off dermatologists' feedback from unsanitary makeup. Spray your makeup 70% isopropyl alcohol. Slough off that top layer, especially when you're buying it straight out the store. Don't assume that it's already sanitized. Spray that down with 70% isopropyl alcohol. Wash your brushes, spray them with isopropyl alcohol, and then let them dry. And every time you use your brushes, definitely go ahead and wash your brushes again. Remember, bacteria loves warm, moist, dark areas. Everything that your brushes are really giving to them as a conducive environment for them to wreak havoc on the skin. Staphylococcus aureus, there's been strains of Pseudomonas, E. coli found inside your brushes, living in your brushes. Okay, so don't assume because you use your brush once that you didn't put any bacteria on it, because again, we are walking mammals with bacteria all over us. So you want to make sure that you're cleaning your brushes and you're sanitizing your compacts. And that's all I'm going to say about that. If you have any questions, leave them down below. The discussion continues. I love you guys so much. I'm so sorry I'm putting this video up late. I had family stuff going on today, so that's what kind of delayed me, but I'm glad I was still able to put this up. Hopefully you find this helpful to you. Remember that I love you, and if you have any questions, I'm here for you. I'm all about people, and I just want to help you here on this platform. And I will see you all on Wednesday when we talk about acne pathophysiology. We're going to take a deep dive into acne, but it's going to be delivered in a way in which you understand. Be kind to yourself and good to one another, and I'll see you in my next one. Ciao for now. Mwah.